Israel says it will allow the gradual and controlled entry of goods into Gaza through local merchants. This is a bid to increase the volume of aid entering the enclave as international concern over a lack of food across the territory increases. And Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is set to convene a meeting of his security cabinet to discuss next steps in Gaza after indirect talks over a ceasefire collapsed. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio has more on all of this from our London newsroom and joins us now. Good morning, Ramy. What more can you tell us about this security cabinet meeting, especially after that letter from yesterday by more than 600 Israeli ex-security officials urging an end to the war?
Well, Errol, the crux of this meeting is that Israel's cabinet could approve a complete military takeover of the Gaza Strip. And the last time that this happened was 2 decades ago. That was back in 2005. And we might know even in the next few hours. This is coming from Israeli media. Israel's Channel 12 reporting that Prime Minister Netanyahu himself is in favor of this plan and that far-right ministers back it. Perhaps no surprise. This includes nationalists like the National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich, but ministers who want to keep trying for that ceasefire and hostage deal. And admittedly, the latest one did fall off the rails, but there are ministers reportedly against this. That includes Foreign Minister Gideon Saar and Mossad Chief David Barnea. But also today, while that is happening, this talk is happening about pushing into Gaza even more, Israel says that it'll start to let more aid into Gaza, which they say will include things like baby food, fruits and vegetables, and hygiene products. But how this will work is unknown, considering, the scale of the destruction we have been reporting on in Gaza. Officials in Gaza say that just 86 trucks a day are coming into the Strip. That's only about 14% or so of the needs, but a minimum, as we've been saying time and time again, according to the United Nations, 600 are needed for those kinds of basic needs for the entire population. So Israel talking again, pushing on in potentially, but proof will actually be in any action that it takes.
Yeah, and Ramy, this cabinet meeting and what might happen comes as House Speaker Mike Johnson is currently visiting Israel. What more can you tell us about his trip?
Yeah, House Speaker Johnson visited Jerusalem most recently and the Western Wall. This was on Monday, and we're seeing some pictures coming out from there. But this was part of a surprise visit, there you go, to Israel from Sunday with several other Republican members of Congress. But Israeli media and some pro-Israeli activists are now saying that Johnson went further. He went further west into the West Bank and an Israeli settlement town called Ariel. This is just north of Ramallah. Now, he or his office haven't yet confirmed this, but this, if true, would make him the highest-ranking U.S. official to do this. Remember, he's only third in line to the presidency, vice president, presidency right there. So this is controversial. Remember, these settlements are considered illegal under international law, considered illegal by much of the world. About 160 of them, about 700,000 Israelis live in them. I've been there and reported on there many times myself, but Netanyahu's far-right government, we know, allows them to exist, and after October 7th, overtly supports this. And this all dovetails with Johnson's reported remarks. He apparently said that the mountains of Judea and Samaria, what many pro-Israeli activists refer to as the West Bank, are the rightful property of the Jewish people. And this is an ex-statement from Mark Zell. He is chairman of the Republicans overseas in Israel, and he also lives in an Israeli settlement. As you would expect, the Palestinian Foreign Ministry called Johnson's trip a violation of international law.
We'll keep watching that closely. Ramy, thank you.